Hi, everybody. This is Jason Hour from Talking Shit with Jim Jeffries and Eddie Ift. You may also know me as the Hour of Power.
Nobody knows you as the Hour of Power. Everybody knows you as the free. They know you as the free T-shirt guy.
I am a little known for the free T-shirt fetish.
What T-shirt are you wearing today?
Today I'm wearing a shirt that says, I might rub off on you, and there's a picture of some stubbly testicles kind of hanging off the words, and it's kind of a funny, I like it. It's a good shirt.
There's a chance you might rub off on somebody, too. But
I
it's
do
probably
rub off
late.
on people. I think often, am I that guy, the bad influence?
So where can people get these shirts?
If you go to skanktees.com, SKANKTES.com, you can get a T-shirt or a hoodie. You can also, check out all the other fun stuff there. It's a little dirty and a lot of fun. Skanktees.com.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, check out skanktees.com. Also, donations. We are still taking donations. You guys have been great help. If you want to donate, go to jimandeddy.com. It's very simple. There's packages. There's like 5 packages. Just click one. You donate anywhere from like 25. You get a poster. 50. You get a T-shirt. 100. You get like DVDs and T-shirts and posters. And 250. You get a shout out on the show. 500. Jason, all the shit and the shout out. 500, Jason writes a song about you and all the other stuff, and 1,000, you get to come hang out at the show, which we have done, and Mike White, who was here, can attest that it was a fucking great time. It ended up being 2 days, and it was a good time. If you want to, we are taking advertisers. So we have a chick that sells advertising. Monte Carlo is our ad sales girl. If you guys want to put an ad on the show, you're a fan of the show, and you sell something, whatever you want to sell, send us an email, jimandeddy@yahoo.com. You never know. We might be able to find something for you, put ads. We've done it with Skank Tees. We've done it with adamandeve.com. So just let us know and send us an email. Next week we're going to do the call-ins again. So listen for that. And again, that's jimandeddy@yahoo.com. You can always find us on our website, jimandeddytalkshit.com. Jim, where are you going to be?
The Belly Up Tavern in Solana Beach. I haven't got that on my webpage yet. That's down in San Diego.
I'm going to come down
that
for that show.
Are you?
I like San Diego. I'm going to come down
There you go. Well, Eddie will be there as well.
Yeah.
The Club Nokia gig is on November the 18th, and I will be doing the Grove in Anaheim on December 30th.
And you can find me. I'll be at the Funny Bone in Dayton, Ohio, November 3rd to 6th. I've got my Australia tour. Some of the shows are already sold out. November 21st to 26th. That's going to be in Melbourne, Adelaide, Brisbane, and Sydney. Go to ticketsalist.com.au to get tickets. And then I'm in Marco Island at Off the Hook.
Off the Hook Comedy Club.
Yeah, Off the Hook.
Come for the food, stay for the comedy.
Two douchebags on a couch. One's an asshole, one's a grouch. And relentless, all their mouths. Jim and Eddie. Talk shit. Jim and Eddie. Talk shit.
Hey, welcome to Talking Shit. This is Eddie Ift. We're at the Rape Cottage. This is a continuation from the last episode. Jim is like a child.
I can't wait to.
What's happening is we continued from the last episode. Our guest is Ben Gleib. Jim Jeffries is with me on the couch, and they are fucking acting like you're like a rapist.
I want to win this.
At a
I am going to scarf this thing down in about 17 seconds.
Okay, Jason went out to Subway, got 2 sandwiches. Ben and Jim say that they can eat quicker than each other. They fucking got into an eating contest. We're starting this episode. I don't know how funny it's going to be.
Sandwich.
Slow down, Jim.
Okay, and we're going to see. I'm going to start the timer.
I shouldn't have gotten onions. There's too many onions.
Okay,
what was
so
I
we've
thinking?
got a
Could be
timer
a fatal
here.
mistake.
And what are the sandwiches you're eating, guys?
Subway melts. That's
Subway melts.
ham, turkey, and
Oh, yeah.
salami with
The whole nine.
cheese. I've got olives, onions, mayonnaise, lettuce. You have?
I have lettuce,
There's bacon on this. as
ton
well.
of mustard, ton of lettuce, oil and vinegar, salt, and pepper. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so before we start, everyone took bets. I bet on Ben. Farside bet on Jim.
I need a little
Ray
room-
bet
a little
on
room to breathe.
Ray. Who'd you bet on?
I got Jim.
Ernie bet on Jim. Neil, who you voting on? Neil, the tattoo artist. Okay, he's got
Yeah.
Ben Gleib. And we're all betting $1. Chris, who do you have? Ben Gleib.
Yeah.
Lindsay.
$10, Jim Jeffries.
$10.
Jason, what do you
You're
got?
only going to bet.
you, Jim.
Thanks,
And
buddy.
Jason's got you. You don't
Can I
have a
just say for the
fucking
record-
dollar. You can't bet.
We tore
He has
him
the
up.
change. He has the change.
Yeah,
from
give me
Subway.
my fucking change from the Subway, you fat cunt.
And can I just say for the
On
record...
your mark.
Wait. For the record, I'm at a disadvantage because I have a naked, bleeding, overweight man holding my microphone.
Far
I
side is
have
holding his
Lindsay.
microwave.
Very similar.
Okay.
Not similar at all.
Fatties to your marks.
I'm getting nervous.
I'm so excited.
Get gluttonous. And go. Okay, Jim is doing a good job shoving it. Ooh, he eats with his fingers. He's shoving it in. He's doing good. I think he's doing better than
You
Ben.
need some water. You gotta wet it first.
Ben loaded up with lettuce, which I think was a bad idea. I think a really bad idea.
It's extra water.
Jim's head's shaking
Jim
while
is
he's
really
doing it.
ahead right now.
Oh
Sorry,
my
Ben.
God.
Jim is an animal.
Jim's eating it's like it's a cock after a show and no one sees him in the bathroom.
even taste that shit, Jim?
Oh
He
my
loves
God. Why did I bet on Ben?
No, I totally put my money in the wrong place.
Ben, the lettuce. I would take some of that lettuce
Yeah,
off.
but the lettuce is water, Eddie. You should think. You chew it, it's water. It's easier to get down.
Ooh,
but Jim,
I've never seen anything
Jim
like
is almost
this.
through his first 6 inches.
Duke.
Ben, we like you a lot, but he's about 3 inches through.
Duke just walked up to Jim like I've never seen anyone eat like this. And Jim is halfway through almost.
Bobbing his
One
head,
more
isn't
bite and he's
it?
halfway through.
I'm
The
proud of
only
you.
thing I can think of is
I'm
that
proud of
Jim might get sick after this.
No, he'll be good. I've seen him.
And Ben, he's making really creepy faces.
It's fucking good, man.
Really good time, though.
Yeah.
Jim, this bite, 6 inches through. Jim,
Six
is
inches at
inches
109.
through.
109. Jim has finished
Ben's
6
about
inches.
3. No
I
offense.
cannot savor it.
Come on, Ben.
Go, Ben. Go.
Jim is on his first bite.
Chew, chew, chew. Use your jaw. Use your jaw.
Do you see the look in Jim's eye? That's all the difference.
It's the eye of the tiger. Jim has the eye of the tiger. Jim is like bouncing up and down like an autistic child.
No,
while
it's
he's
great.
eating.
Ben's like that guy in Saving
Fucking
Private Ryan.
bacon
right
on this
before-
thing. It's
Stop
bacon on.
talking and eat. Don't let me down. Eat all that
I bet
non-kosher food.
$10 on Jim. So what does that come back to?
No, you bet $1. We
No,
all
I
bet
said,
$1.
You heard me say 10. He heard me say 10.
Jim's making Rayman noises now.
Yeah. he's
Jim
like,
is. Are you getting this, Chris?
Can Subway get mad at us?
Yeah, hopefully.
Look at his,
Hopefully.
look at his autistic twitching.
We could get Adam and Eve and we could eat dildos. Jim is about halfway through the second half.
Jim is killing this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Ben is
Ben-
finishing
Ben
his
hasn't
first
even
6
finished his
inches.
first 6
Jim's
inches.
almost done with his second.
82, 82.
sorry.
Ben, you're letting me down
82,
after all I talked
246.
about you.
Jim
And-
is in the game. He's fucking Rocky right
Okay,
now.
Ben has just finished his first half at 2:20. He's a minute and 10 seconds behind Jim.
Dun, dun, dun,
Jim's in the zone. He is
Dun, dun,
bouncing
dun,
like a fucking autistic
dun,
kid.
dun, dun.
Oh my God,
Jim is about to finish his.
Jim's
his
humming to
fucking
himself to block out everything.
Foot long.
$20
Hang on.
foot long.
This is less than a 3 minute. He's done
Yeah.
this in less than 3 minutes.
Jim is
He's gonna
one more
finish.
bite. He's
2
got to
minutes and
swallow.
30 seconds.
He's got to
How
swallow.
long?
He's got it all in his
Okay,
mouth.
how long?
He's
How
got to
long? How long?
swallow everything. 251, 252. Can
Rain
he
Man,
break
you can do
3?
this. Rain Man, you
Can
can
he
do
beat
this.
3?
Come on,
Can
Jim.
he
You can
beat
do
3?
it.
He can beat
He's about to
three.
Breathe through your
swallow.
nose. Just
He's
breathe.
about to swallow. 259,
breaths.
3 minutes. 3. He's almost done.
Ben, you got
One
destroyed.
more swallow.
Wait.
He's gonna get 315.
And Jim is last bites, last chewing. It's almost done. 313. Ben's making
catching up.
horrible. He is catching
Yeah,
it.
done. 315. 315. I
Wow.
said 315.
Jim was 317.
Ah, bullshit.
Keep going, Ben. You're not done. The
Ben
clock's
was
still going.
317. Keep going, Ben.
Come on,
going.
the time's gonna
Ben
stand.
looks
You get
sick.
the second place trophy.
Taking the bacon out. Some bullshit.
He just had to leave the Jewish faith.
Oh my God.
My jaw hurts.
It
Bacon.
should.
You can't
Guys.
shovel bacon down. It's a heart attack.
Oh, it was good, man.
Jim, that was phenomenal.
And he's good at
So
pinball.
trendy right now.
We could get you in like the Coney Island hot dog contest.
Was that fast?
317, you ate a whole foot long.
That's quick.
Jason's so jealous.
It takes
Yeah.
longer to make one.
If anyone thinks they can break that record, please send a video link of yourselves eating a foot long and faster than 317.
Ben is still going.
I think I could have done faster if Ben was competitive.
Was it painful?
Ben was
My
just
jaw's hurting.
hungry. It's okay.
The jaw would be the hard part. Are you afraid of getting lockjaw? What would you do if you got lockjaw? That'd be the most. I can't think of
I had
anything
2
worse
dinners
than
already.
lockjaw. Anything worse.
Yeah, dude.
Before this,
You were confident, though.
Jim's still
You
shaking.
were confident.
sandwich not in my wheelhouse makes it harder.
Now we'll do volume for the next one. Volume's a different game.
Chili.
Yeah.
Why chili,
I could've done
Jason?
turkey in 3 minutes.
Who measures chili? We're doing cups
No.
of chili. Chili's not in a discernible amount.
Ben, you let me down.
Number of
I think
beans.
I could out eat you.
I just had an olive and a bit of lettuce on my lap, and I picked it up and ate it.
High five. Nice
You're at
work.
448. We all have to pay up. Who all bet on fucking
I
Ben?
bet $10 on Jim
You
Jeffries.
can't.
So I won
Nobody.
Like
we
1,000.
said the thing was everybody was
know.
betting
I know,
$1.
but
So does
I
that
would
mean
like
that I get the money for everyone who
Does
bet against me?
Does everybody see this? Jason's actually
But I
won
bet
money.
on
Oh, that-
you.
Jason won.
No. The winners pay, or the losers pay the winners. We all bet. You weren't.
Oh, all right.
But
there
I
you
bet
go.
that you won.
Oh no, yeah. So
So no.
who won?
I pay.
You're a winner.
You're a winner.
But I won.
All right, then here's $1.
But I don't want $1. I want 10.
Shut the fuck up, Lindsay.
I want mouse. I want mouse. He ripped it up in my face. He ripped it right in half, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
one's an easy one to put together, though, Lindsay. I'd scamp on the ground for that.
Yeah, get it.
No.
There is so
ridiculous.
much ripped up money on the floor.
Benny, you still going at the speed you want?
He's still going. He's savoring now.
You got to
enjoying.
admit,
You did it the right
I've
way.
got speed.
That was fucking beautiful. My God.
Jim, you are good at comedy, pinball, and eating.
Eating really fast. I'm bad at being a boyfriend and health and exercise.
Are you done yet, Ben? Mm-hmm. You're making noises like Jabba the Hutt.
I think I could beat that score.
I think I could get close.
Ben's
Jim,
pretty
I
much
think
done.
you can do it under
I'm gonna
3.
call it. I'm gonna call it Ben at 6:22.
I challenge anyone to take me on.
Ben at 6:22. Jim
I
at
could beat you at 6.
3:17. He almost did it in half the time.
No.
And I didn't have dribble coming down my chin.
I do? Do I?
You know what the secret is? You have to bounce up and down and hum like a fucking
Yeah, I guess-
retard.
You were like
You-
a
was that helping?
monastic
I was
zone.
in the zone.
right there.
I was blocking everyone out. I was
Were
getting,
you really?
I was getting into my
That's
zone.
how he
He
solves
was
puzzles,
in a
too.
You're right. He was in a Rain Man.
He does that same movement.
I almost,
Yeah, it was like
I almost
21,
laughed
21.
and puked 4 times at things that you were saying.
I eat with Jim a lot, you know,
I had a
and
beer earlier.
I knew this was what was going to be the outcome.
Yeah.
Really?
This is how he normally eats. He didn't even do anything this time. This wasn't special.
I eat it slightly slower than that normally.
You know what I like is Farside's still walking around without his shirt on.
Well, oxygen helps the wound, you know.
No, but I do eat like as fast as what you eat normally. I don't know why Eddie even bet against me. We live together.
I've seen you eat. I don't know why, because I've seen he eats volume of food though. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, but I offered him a volume competition.
I wanted to do volume. Somehow it degraded into we were going to just do a teaser of the speed contest. And then all of a sudden bacon gets thrown in halfway through a sandwich. I just couldn't put it down. I felt like I was chewing chalk. I couldn't get through it.
I could have done with more bacon.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. We have different upbringings.
And I'm telling you, the mayonnaise is meant to help. The eaters always
Slicked it up.
They eat mayonnaise before they go in.
Yeah, I was
lines
gonna
of
say
stomach.
it like lubricates it.
I never eat mayonnaise, so I can't do it.
You got to keep it soft because I could have done with a bit of water halfway through.
Lana Turner ruined mayonnaise for me. She
I've
wrote some song
never
about-
done like anything. Food just doesn't do it. But like I used to drink excessively, where I would like try to see. I've done like all the clubs, like the Power Hour and the fucking 24 beers in a day and
Yeah.
all those things. Where I vomited, where it feels like you just like you're fucking shooting gasoline out of a fucking hose. I've had vomit coming out of my mouth that it can go like 5 feet, like projectile vomiting. And
You ever done an
It's
85 heroin Johnson a month? That's a tough month.
It's very hard for me to vomit. I'm not much of a vomiter.
yeah, but have you ever like drank?
I could eat another Subway right now.
Oh, I could eat another one for sure. I'm not phased. I just couldn't put it back speed-wise. And I'll tell you what, if you let me order it the way I want to order it, I'll beat you.
You did. You got.
So we got
you
a
only
turtle hair
You just
situation
wanted
here.
turkey.
I want a turkey.
I tell you what. Not only would I speed eat you another Subway sandwich
Yeah.
right now if
Yeah.
Jason can get there.
I'll do it.
Not only will I do it, but you get to choose
Exactly what's on it?
everything on mine and everything on yours.
Nice. I love it. Deal. Call it in, dude. Tell them to get it ready. I love it. Yes.
But before you do, Jason,
Yes.
give me the
They
change.
close at 12.
What time is it now?
It's 11:45. Get on your bike, son.
11:45. Get there, Jason.
All right, call it in.
Now, the
Who
only,
are you yelling to call it in?
I,
One of the interns maybe
what
get
are
the
you gonna- what are you
number
gonna
or
order for me?
something.
You like steak and meatball, right?
All right, no one's participating.
Yeah, I like meatballs. Yeah.
How you like tuna?
That's right.
I'm not
I'll
a
just
tuna guy.
Fucking, I'll just
Tuna's
all
what I'm
up
getting.
there.
No,
for
you
you.
can't give me something I don't like the taste of. You got to use density.
All right.
All right.
Fair enough. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Jason, are you ready for this?
If you're right,
Seafood crab. for Jim. Seafood.
Do you know what I just was snacking on today? I love that shit.
Okay.
I've got it in the
Really?
fridge.
Really?
I can eat that fucking sitting
But
on my
no
hand.
tuna, but no tuna.
Tuna's, I'm on that crab, that seafood delight. I eat that sometimes all by myself. You're not even
What
scared.
would be harder for you to put down, steak and cheese or the seafood delight?
I think the hardest ones would probably be meatballs, steak and cheese, or something like the chicken breast fillet one.
Yeah.
Chicken fillet delight. That one would be hard.
That one would be hard. That's true. Let's do that one for Jim.
I'm gonna run up there. I got you.
We're gonna do
You know
chicken
what?
breast.
Here. You know what? And while you do it, here. Oh, hey.
No. I'm getting the chicken breast delight one. Remember that one that you got me with the mayonnaise, the cheese, and the lettuce? Give me that one.
Okay.
What is it? No. I order it, motherfucker.
I know. Okay.
I order it.
Okay, I'll get mayonnaise on it though.
No, here's what we're doing. He's getting
You
steak
can't
and
make it
cheese.
taste
He's getting
disgusting.
steak and cheese with mayonnaise and mustard and a lot of lettuce.
All right, steak and
Okay.
cheese with mayonnaise,
Ernie,
mustard.
this is
And a
all
lot of
edited.
lettuce. And here's mine. Ready?
Do you want to add any tomatoes on there, bitch?
You want tomatoes?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I'll give you tomatoes. Give him tomatoes too. A lot of lettuce on his.
I feel like
a lot
you guys
of
are playing
lettuce.
poker.
Okay.
Give me the cash.
I got this round. Ready?
Someone.
And then
He's got this round.
here we go. Here it happens. $5 footlongs. There's 2 5s. There you go. No, I'm kidding. Here's 15. I'm kidding. All I got is 15. though. There
Jason
you go.
goes, give me a 20. You're never getting change.
I give him 15. All right. And then mine. You ready for this? Ready for this? Ready for this? It needs to be precise. Ready? Okay. Foot long on white. Okay. Turkey. A lot of lettuce. Not too much. Just regular lettuce. Regular lettuce. I'm gonna make the same mistake twice. Regular lettuce. Bell peppers. I need fucking bell peppers. Okay, not too many, just light drizzle. And then I need oil and vinegar, salt and pepper, and 1 tomato.
You know what? Okay, that's your order, right? That's your order. May I add that you got to choose whatever. You could have had a cheese sandwich.
Steak, cheese.
You said I had a protein, I thought, no?
I did.
All right.
No, I'm joking. No, your order's already through.
Wait, no, add one detail. Scoop the bread. They'll scoop the bread. Let them
Let-
scoop the bread.
No, you can't scoop the bread.
No, it's got to be the proper bread.
All right. Here, I'm making the official rule. The rule is
Give me a 6 inch.
the rule is while you both eat, you're going to be watching the television, and we are going to be playing a video of starving children in Africa.
Oh,
How about
that's messed up.
I will top that. Gay porn.
oh my God.
No, that'll make it easy for you.
Yeah. No more
Shoveling things into my mouth.
No more sneaking advantages in there for Jim's taste.
Right. Find a video of starving children in Africa, and they're going to have to watch it while they eat.
that's too messed up, dude.
No.
Put something gross on it.
Sorry,
if you
Ben,
want.
we're doing it.
That's so messed up, dude.
It's
Dude, I have a social conscience. You can't make me fucking eat a sandwich at a rapid rate while tearing money in front of starving children.
This
That
is. We are going to gain a pound each of this, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it'll go away. It's
No. Not in front of starving children. No, it's for reals. Don't
feed the
That's
children.
fucked up.
PSA. Put it on a loop.
No,
Put it on a loop.
No,
Put it on a loop.
No, that's fucked up. Put
HD?
no, fuck no. Put it on anything gross.
Ben, I'm
weird.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's my show, Ben. You're doing this.
Oh my god.
Hang on. I'm in the show title.
Yeah, Jeffries
We're
does
doing this.
not want it.
I
He
love
wants
it.
it really?
It'll make Jim eat
God, all
more.
right.
The only problem I'll have is that I might stop and wank.
Oh my god.
I love how Ben's trying to tell. You obviously haven't listened to our show.
Well, that's fine because this will put me in the zone. This will put me in the Rain Man zone. That's fine.
All right.
You
Wait,
knew,
don't play-
after 6 months you were a good competitor, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the steak and cheese will be easy to eat than the meatballs. The meatballs more substantial than that red sauce all through it.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
No. Go with the Africans.
We can talk about something other than Subway.
Maybe Sudanese.
Until the sandwich comes.
Sudanese. Go for Sudanese.
Oh my god, dude.
Hungry children in Africa is the top. Oh,
I'm just
this
not gonna
is-
look at it.
This is gonna be the best.
That is so wrong.
Hit pause. We're not gonna play it yet.
You are fucking. Why don't you always have this in the background of your podcast? Why don't you encourage all your listeners to watch this while listening to every episode of your show?
This is going to be maybe not the funniest podcast we've ever done, but the funniest thing we've ever done in the room is to make two men. Sometimes we have porn stars. It's very exciting, but never had two men shoveling food whilst watching starving children.
Change it right now. I can't keep that. Like, go to another tab.
Oh,
So
now there's a line, Eddie?
No, I just don't want to
Now
watch
there's
it
a
till we
fucking
have
line?
to. Till we have
I
to.
gotta have a piss. I'm gonna have a glass of water for
Okay,
this next
and
challenge.
also I want
I'd
you to
like a
know.
glass
Here's
of
the
water
deal.
as well.
While you're eating, if your eyes leave the screen, if you're not, you lose automatically.
No, that's bull- you have to look at your sandwich.
No.
You have to look at the sandwich.
10-second delay.
Yeah, automatically disqualification if you're not watching while you eat.
You have to be able to look at your sandwich occasionally.
You can look down, but no, like you got to keep your eyes on the screen.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, well,
I'll do it on behalf of the children in Africa starving and encourage people to donate.
yeah,
And then
okay,
I'll
yeah.
fucking power through.
So donate if you're listening to this episode and you're hearing what we're doing, and
Both.
Ben just
For the show and Africa.
Ben just wants you to donate to JimandEddieTalkShit.com.
Oh, my God.
And we will buy food.
They will forward the audition, the donations, I'm sure.
We will forward a clip of this to the children in Africa. But they don't have computers. Because computers come after food.
Drop it out of a plane, and it's like the gods must be crazy. You're like, what is this thing?
We'll airdrop it.
Shiny disc falls out of the sky.
We'll airdrop a DVD of Ben and Jim eating while watching the children in famine.
That is so wrong. That is hilarious, though, at the end. That's a good twist.
I just want to tell a story quickly. Jason's just done a week's worth of work. Now, if you remember 2 months ago, he said that we'd be getting a Gordon Ramsay meal on this date because he's going to be flush with cash. But on that day that he was meant to be giving me and Eddie a Gordon Ramsay meal, he was chopping wood on a farm. Now, the thing
And
is...
not sleeping he was sleeping outside.
He was sleeping outside in a field and chopping wood for a guy because he wouldn't let him into his house. Now, so then Jason takes Duke along with him. Now, this is we paid for Duke to go to the vets, but I think the real reason why Duke's happier is because it's living in a house now, and it had to run around on a farm. But every time that Jason takes it somewhere by itself, it gets more. Look how cheery.
Hi, Duke.
He got bit by a German Shepherd.
Yeah, he got bit, yeah, didn't he?
I let Jason watch my dogs while I was in Toronto and Pittsburgh, and I called him and I said, "How are the dogs?" And he said, I said, "How's Noosa?" And he goes, "Noosa's happy." And I go, "How's Harlow?" And he goes, "Harlow's always happy. You could drop Harlow out of a plane and she'd be happy till she hit."
She would be. All right, Ben, I want predictions on this next one.
I'll bet everything on Jim now. I'll bet my fucking mother's life on Jim now. You let me down, Ben.
I mean,
No, but I have a much
let myself
thicker.
down,
I have
to be
a
honest.
toasted sandwich with beef
Here's my
and
point.
cheese and tomatoes, and he has turkey and mayonnaise.
Okay, now
No mayonnaise.
And here's the thing,
You have
Ben,
no condiments?
mustard.
Oh,
Nobody
mustard.
told him to put mustard on it.
No, you did. Whatever.
Ben, you also showed a weakness because
I might have forgotten to
Ben's
put
not going to be able to
I'll be
show.
fucked if there's no
Ben,
mustard.
you showed your weakness. You're going to have a hard time watching the starving kids in Africa because you have a conscience. Jim has none of that.
Right,
No,
right.
I want you to splice some rape into it.
You know, that's going to
Do you
make.
have a splicer on staff that can whip that up real quick?
This is giving Jim an appetite. Jim just changed his order to all dark meat.
Throw bones in there. Throw some bones in that thing. Crunch them through.
I tell you what, see, fat people would be scarier for me because fat people would be like, I don't want to end up like that. I get depressed as I was eating, but this skinny, you put a domestic violence advert.
Now this I could eat too.
Yeah.
I was just
Kidding. Kidding.
I was just in
All right, I tell you what. Let's step it up a bit. 2 girls, 1 cup.
No. No. No.
That's the one where they're eating shit.
All right, here's
No.
what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do because it's gonna take a
I
couple.
have an iron stomach.
How about we shit in our sandwiches?
Here, I got
and
it.
then-
I got it. How about one?
You
How
can
about
take it crazy if you want to take it crazy.
One guy.
What's the fun in that?
one guy, 1 cup?
Oh, the guy where he cracks the bottle up his ass?
Yeah.
Okay, please relax with these ideas.
Here's
Fine,
the deal.
do it.
All right, here's the deal. Roy gets to choose what's on the screen at any stage during the event.
Yeah. But
Nice.
here's the deal, Roy. Have them all ready on separate tabs so they're just bam, bam, bam. And you guys have to pay attention while you're eating.
Can I have a bucket for this? I could.
You know what he said? You don't understand. Google's like, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, this is the first time that Google's gotten a virus.
No one's ever shuts down the system. That's the code behind Google's algorithm. Is searching in a row, starving African children, dildos up ass with glass bottles. And domestic
I
violence
might need.
crushes.
I might need something if I'm watching this and eating because I am a vomiter if I watch something.
Jason's back. He just fucking came through the door
All
like
right,
Kramer.
can I have a glass of water? So can I have a glass of water? I'll need a glass.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Jason, when you talk on the show, it helps when you have a microphone. Tell us what just happened on the way back.
My chain fell off.
And what happened the last time your chain fell
My
off?
sandwich better be okay.
I went into the ground face first.
Jason, after he yelled at me and told me he was the golden goose of the
I know his
podcast.
chain came off and he smashed his car.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Can I get my fat
Hey,
guy
can
who's
we-
bleeding
can
next to
we-
me with
can
a
we-
microphone again?
Can we get
Thank you,
Duke out
sir.
of here because I don't like Duke watching
Jody,
me
back
while I
now.
eat.
Nope. Hey, this way. Right there.
He doesn't want Duke to get jealous.
Duke was about to walk
be
back
able
to
to
the
put the water
farm.
Lee
down.
was about to go through glass.
All right. Nobody, far side, that includes you. Nobody step on a wire while this is going on because we can't stop the contest.
Jason,
I just said that, and where's Jason right now?
Jason, you have to step out of the way.
Jason, how many wires are you standing on?
This is my microphone wire.
Well, this is hot. Why don't I get a hot one for?
Okay. They both have their sandwiches. They're
Ooh,
on
that's gonna slow
sandwich
you
number
down.
2. What are the sandwiches, guys?
I got a turkey, foot long, bell pepper, lots of lettuce, tomatoes.
I have their equivalent of a
plenty of tomatoes.
I have their equivalent of a Philly cheesesteak with tomatoes, lettuce, and mustard and mayonnaise.
Wait,
Ben.
there's no mustard at all on this. Is there mustard here in the house?
Yeah, there probably is. See
I
if
need
there's
mustard. I need mustard.
See if there's
Can somebody
mustard.
grab some mustard.
There's Old English mustard. Put lots of that on it.
Here's the way I see it already, Ben. You have a weak stomach from watching African Kids. You're going to put mustard on, which is not as good a lubricant as what Jim has here.
No,
which
I
is-
still-
Donate to
I-
UNICEF, everybody.
He selected all my toppings.
Oh, I see.
Thank you.
And make sure it doesn't drip it. Yeah, the water drippy mustard. The beginning of mustard that comes out's like pre-cum.
I know it's the worst.
It's like not really mustard.
Jim
But it
doesn't
could
have
still get you
pre-cum.
pregnant. You hold this.
No, I don't have pre-cum. That's probably why I can eat so
Dress some
fast.
condiments here.
Okay, so you know what I love? You guys are eating, and Farside has his shirt off. That should be
That's
enough.
the worst, man. That's what I'm saying.
In an open wound.
Farside just rubbed the microphone on his
What's that?
stomach.
We're actually recreating the Nick
I
Swartzen
think Jim
sketch right now.
finishes
We
his
really
whole
are.
12-inch
Real
sub
cast.
before the other guy even finishes 6.
And Americans wonder why people hate them.
This is
I'm doing this for Australia.
They don't do that.
Second fattest country in the
Oh,
world.
Okay.
and Farside's sitting on my leg
I'm
now.
donating.
Move away from the screen.
Okay.
Go ahead, relax.
All right.
Donating $200
wait,
to kids
wait,
in
wait,
Africa
wait.
next by
Oh,
tomorrow.
wait, hold
by
on.
tomorrow.
I need to get my phone ready. Okay, I got to get the timer ready.
Pretty good.
The timer's ready.
Wait,
Ray has got
I'm excited.
Good.
Ray has got the screen up. You guys both. You cannot look away from the screen.
Oh my God.
Okay, you have to look at the screen.
I'm nervous about the screen.
Okay, I'm just gonna read what it says. The title of the YouTube clip that they're gonna be watching while they're eating.
Oh my God.
Crash compilation,
Oh, fuck.
in parentheses, broken bones. And then this
God.
warning, this video is extreme. Some examples can be drastically
With a period after it.
fractures of the pain and blood.
I don't like this. I'd rather watch the stuff.
On your
Keep it
marks,
on. Here we go.
get set, and go. Okay. They are, there's guys on skateboards like, oh, we switched straight to African Kids. I like African Kids. There's a kid with ribs showing. Oh, that girl doesn't have an arm. Oh my God. Now there's a little baby. Now we've switched to my hump. There's some fat guy dancing. Oh, it looks like Far Side. Go back to the African children. Oh, poor little African kid. Jim is way far ahead already, and he's got his. Oh, now there's a little kid with flies all over him. Oh, now the crash compilation.
If I win, I'm donating.
Oh my
300.
God, that dude's arm's cut in half. He fucking broke.
Oh, it's upsetting.
Okay, go back to the African. Oh my God! There's an African kid that his hand looks like a bird's hand. Now it's back to my hump. And Jim has almost finished half a sandwich already.
He's done.
Oh, he is done with half. He's done with half. And Ben's doing better this time. Ben's doing better.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that leg.
There's a kid with a broken leg. Oh, the bone's
that's
coming out of his leg. Compound fracture. And now we're back to the African distended stomach children. Oh, he's all ribs and stomach. All ribs and stomach. Oh, now broken.
The broken legs are worse than the
I'm gonna
African
throw
kids.
up. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god! I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Okay, this doesn't do anything for me.
Hey, Jim's just eating away, Rain Man and that shit down.
There's a fat kid pushing his boobs together and dancing my hump, my hump. Go back to the African kids. African kids. African kids. Oh my god! Extreme poverty and hunger. Crash compilation. Oh, this is the weightlifter.
Oh, look at his arm! Oh, it's just fucked up. His shoulder's wrong.
Go back to the African kids.
Oh!
African kids. Bro, fucking skateboard falls isn't going to do it. Over 1 billion. Wait, go back. I want to read that statistic while they're eating. Over 1 billion people, 1 in 6 people around the world live in extreme poverty, defined as living on less than $1 a day. We'd rip that dollar up for Jason. More than 800 million go hungry every day. A fucking Subway sandwich could feed them all. Over 100 million primary school. Go. Let's see some visuals. Jim's going to throw up.
You gotta eat all of it.
Show some
Ben.
visuals. Oh, there's a poor Asian.
Jim is almost done.
Oh, wow. Look at Jim go. Oh.
Jim, pause on that. Jim's going to throw up. Pause on that one. Go back. I think Jim's going to throw up. Pause.
Just hit the screen, right?
Keep looking, Jim. Keep looking. Ben, you can take him. Jim. Oh, his skull is even skinny. Oh my God, the legs look like chicken wings. This is the most wrong thing. Look at the tits on his mother, though.
Right now.
Oh, you're never going to make it through this. Jim's going to throw up. He's shaking. Ben, you can
Do
take
you
him.
feel fat?
Ben, you're catching
Do you
him.
feel
You're
fat?
catching him. He's got to swallow. Look at that baby. His tongue's coming out of his mouth. Oh. Jim, can you do it? Can you make it?
Ben, you just wanted 2 sandwiches. You could have just said,
Jim,
I want 2
you almost
sandwiches.
did it. You almost did it. But we are down to Jim's about to swallow what's in his mouth, and he's done. Jim just did it in 3:38.
And that was a hot one, too.
3:38.1.
There's a second one. Look at him.
And Ben almost took him. You almost got him.
Don't go If I've learned anything, don't go toasted.
Yeah, I told you toasting was a
The
bad
bread's
idea.
dry. The meat, the warm and
Tears up
toasted.
your
That
mouth.
was harder.
This is very difficult.
Let me ask you
Oh my
guys.
God, my heart hurts.
What was the worst part?
Oh my God.
Was it the food or watching the African
The
children?
indigestion I'm going to get.
What about the African children?
That one with the starving kid. I was crying. My eyes were watering.
Like it was sad?
No, like upset. Like I wanted to puke. Like crying.
I'm sad about the things I was saying while it was going on, but I was trying to make you puke.
How you feeling, Ben?
I've been better.
I could do another foot, but I'd have to
I
take
could
my
do
time.
another foot. I need
I'd have
about
to take my
3-minute
time.
rest.
Yeah.
Do another foot long.
$20 foot long.
God, that was tough. I mean, I got to hand it to you because you were shaking. I thought I had you on the ropes.
You had me on the ropes.
I was going steady through. I wasn't getting affected
But
by
I
the
did-
video. I
I-
had blocked out. And you were like having emotional experiences and still powering through the sandwich. You were crying. It was like a movie on your face. And yet you still fucking...
I didn't look at you the whole
Be on the
time. You
fucking
were looking at me. You meant to look at the screen.
I made a couple glances, dude, and everybody's commenting about your focus.
The broken leg almost made me vomit as well on stage.
The broken leg was bad, but the one time the African kid, I almost lost it. I was like, this is so wrong. But then I had to keep talking.
$20. Oh my God.
Do you feel sick?
I'm full.
Full? Ben?
No, I'm not full.
I'm sleepy.
I could eat more right now. I mean, here you want me to? I mean, really, I'll bet. Give me whatever's in your fridge. I can keep eating right now. I'm just not super.
I have a
quick.
lot of food that's been there for a while.
Okay, I take it back. Oh my God.
That was our first ever eating contest on the show. We've had drinking contests.
You were just down to bread, were you?
Not much either.
Yeah, he almost, you had him. I thought you were going to
That means the clock's still going on you, Ben.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
now it hurts a little.
I'm glad we didn't bet on this
Yeah. I got exercise. They got.
So how much fast did I do? Slower did I do this one?
one. Like, weren't you, I forget.
Just seconds off. 15 seconds off at the most.
Was he 3 minutes on the last one?
And then 3:30 on the second one or something?
3:38.
I think.
So I was like, I only
21.
slowed down by 15 odd seconds.
Yeah, with the
I
toast.
sped up by a lot. Look at it that way.
You did. How's your jaw feel?
No.
Well, now I eat better with videos like that.
Didn't you get upset by the Africans at one stage?
Yeah.
It was terrible.
I know, they're such a plight.
Oh, that's the worst thing we've ever done on the show.
No.
I
Yeah.
said
It's worse than making fun of the girl with cancer.
No.
It's worse than what we did with the Apple Sisters. It's worse than what we did with Caden Cross. Not worse than what Ben did.
I don't know. I think we've done some pretty bad things in this show.
Um,
Remember the time we made Jason always cry, like we were just ripping into him for 2 episodes?
we just had Farsad get a tattoo of our names on his back, and we totally
This is a room for
discounted
you.
that one.
This is a special room for you.
I hate to break it
guys.
to you. Tattoos in the back, that is pretty fucked up. Not on the same spectrum of fucked up as making us indulgently eat while watching starving African children. That's an entirely different ballgame of level.
I want people to time themselves eating a sandwich very fast, but I'd also like to see in the photo of you doing starving
Done, by the way,
Africans on
done.
the TV. These are the photos we like sent to us. Ones where you mimic us at home, where you're idiots enough. Because I like the fact that there is some listener right now who's looked at his friend and gone, go get Subway.
This would be the best sponsorship for Subway ever.
Yeah, could you see?
You know what the good thing is? I'm going to get thin like that fat guy.
This is going to be the
Oh
new.
my
This is
God.
going to be the new Subway challenge.
I reckon I could eat, over the course of 2 hours, I could eat my height in Subway.
All right, here's
Over the course of 2 hours, I could do it. I think in over the course of 2 hours for sure. I could do an hour and a half
the
maybe.
deal. Here's the deal. And I'm
taller than you.
I'm doing this. What? Hold on. I'm doing this.
6'1".
I'm doing this to fix our karma.
Excuse me.
I feel so badly about this that all week the donations that we take this week from this episode
We'll go to Subway.
are to get more sandwiches so we can do this. And send us any clips of African children you have starving. No, we're sending it to starving children in Africa. We're sending
Nice.
the money.
Nice.
We have to.
Yep.
We're
Well,
gonna,
no, because we'll send half.
No, all of it, and I'm donating $200 to starving children in Africa. Probably UNICEF if they still do things in Africa.
Let's
I'm sure
You're
they do.
supposed to
All
use
right.
ambiguous terms like
All
a
right.
percentage of the a percentage. You're supposed to say a percentage, because then you don't have to declare how much you're giving.
No, we can write it off in our taxes.
we're doing it. We're donating.
Occupy.
We're donating.
We will.
We're
We'll
donating.
donate it all to
Occupy
South
LA.
Africans.
We're donating it. Fuck.
Oh my God, I'm sleepy.
This is how we should start every charity. It should just be like, we're going to do really fucked up shit. Like,
I'm helping out autistic people on Wednesday. Brad Williams rings me up, the dwarf, right? Rings me up and goes, oh, can you do a charity for some autistic kids with me? And I'm like, how many fucking disabilities do you cover? You know, like how many things, like he's got his little fucking stumpy little dwarf foot. How many things have you got it in?
I went down and did a show one time that I was invited. Adam Hunter invited me to do this show for like a relative of his who has like a severe disability, and it was for all these. It was like for hundreds of kids that had severe disabilities.
Is it Hunter's disease?
What's that?
Isn't that a disease? Hunter's?
I don't know. But I walked in and Craig Robinson was doing it too. But right when I walked in, Brad Williams was on stage and he was rocking that crowd. He was connecting to that crowd in the most amazing way. Like that was his niche. I feel like.
Oh, yeah. The problem is a lot of his fans are dying.
they don't have a long lifespan. I did a show this week for Animal Friends, a charity event, and no one would fucking listen. They were all like, there was a cocktail party going on, and the comedian that went before me, no one listened. I get up and I'm just yelling, "Is Michael Vick here? Is Michael Vick anywhere? Michael Vick, Michael?" And they were like, "Boo!" I'm like, "Fuck off! You're not listening."
No, I don't understand
They listen
at all.
enough to boo.
I think people who support animal charities are like bad people.
I'm one of them.
Jim's
Really?
one of them.
No, this doesn't make any sense to me.
No, I support all charities. I like animal charities, but
But how does it make sense? I feel like Sarah McLachlan hates people. All she gives a shit about is helping animals, like on the priority list. How does animal ever land above
Wait. We're
human
not.
being?
Wait. Hold on. You said
Okay.
that they're bad people, but like, so hating people and loving animals, because I'm in that category.
Hating people and loving animals?
Yeah.
I
in that
have
category.
two charitable credit cards. One's for cancerous children and one's for animals. I was going to get both animals, but then I thought, no, one and then one for the other. Reason being is the one with the animals has a cute dog on it.
Right.
And you give that to a waitress in a check thing. All of a sudden, you're the guy with the cute dog on it. Oh, yeah.
nice.
The cancerous children don't look cute. But I tell you one that you should get. There's a credit card from Bank of America, and you can get this one up, Roy. Which I was going to get was for the Special Olympics, which just has a picture of a Downy with gold medals on it. Now that one, I just sort of wanted so I could laugh with Eddie occasionally at the picture. There it is. There she is, second row. That's the credit card. You get that on your card all day.
Oh, she's a sweetheart.
I had in Tampa last week. The shitheads that were there can attest to this. I was on stage, and about 2 minutes into my show, I did a joke about Down syndrome, and I was weirdly doing well, and all of a sudden a guy yells out, "You suck!" And I go,
It wasn't about that joke, Eddie.
and I go, which one? And he goes, and I didn't realize because I wasn't watching the feature act before me, and he did a lot of jokes about like Down syndrome, and then this was like
this is
like,
anti-Down syndrome night here at the Funny Hut.
This is like the needle in the haystack, and or the needle or the fucking straw that broke the camel's back. I get up and I go.
I'll tell you, those Downies could break a camel's back as well.
The guy fucking goes.
They definitely can break your heart just by looking at you.
That's right.
Okay, the guy goes.
The guy goes.
And they're all great actors. They're all amazing actors.
No,
people
they're
with Down
not,
syndrome.
they're not that good.
Oh, some of them are very
No,
good.
there's been guys where I question their Down syndrome when I see them in a movie or something. I'm like, that guy's not that downy.
No, really?
Yeah. Like Corky went on.
You're saying
to,
it's a
like,
makeup
Chris
job
Burke.
or what? You're saying it's a makeup job?
I say Corky. Jason yells out his name like it's his favorite actor.
I love Chris Burke.
I'll tell you
He's got a
something.
musical career too.
Yeah, it's fucking. Have you seen his band?
Yes.
Pull up his band.
Never get it toasted.
That's awesome.
Pull up Chris Burke.
Did it raw up your gums and
It
stuff
was
too?
it was too raw. Never get it toasted.
Can't believe I lost 2 in a row, man.
There he is.
There he is. Look, check out his band.
Oh, I know this guy.
It's Corky from Life Goes On, the most famous retard of all time.
It's his band's called Corky and the Eyes Wide Apart.
Pull him up. Let's hear it.
Corky and the Unemployables.
I put this on my page.
Forever friends.
Yeah, it's not messed up to make fun of people with Down syndrome when you are more retarded than they are.
He's got way more hits on his YouTube channel than us.
I bet he makes more money than us.
I bet.
You believed in me, Jason.
No,
I did.
Onion Head's
I knew you were
phenomenal.
gonna win. Yeah, I've seen you.
Jason
eat.
believes in you in everything you do, Jim.
He was right to.
Do you believe in him?
No.
Go down to the bottom of our website.
We have some manginas down there.
Are there any good comments?
Hey, can we show our friend here the pictures of the manginas that we have?
I saw Eddie Live's Mangina.
You haven't wait till you've seen Far Sides.
How do we get Far Side's Mangina up there?
That's
That's not a mangina. That's a dick. Oh.
I have a question, too, about this. I'm really concerned. We are putting nude shit on our website, and we don't have an 18 thing.
No, but we're not showing cocks. We're just showing manginas.
That's a cock right there.
That is a banana. Because he knows Jim hates bananas.
Remember when you did the
Hey,
show?
let me look at this one. Fuck you, Jason.
It's good to be loved.
And he's got 2 guns.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, who's this guy? We
is
got to
this guy?
give him a shout out.
Yeah, whoever you are, that's terrifying.
No, and it's not just like he's holding 2 handguns. You got to go to the webpage
He's got
and see
an
this guy.
AR-15 in his right hand and it fucking looks like a
This guy-
shotgun in his left.
This guy's been to war. He has his head shaved and he's got I think he's had a shorn-off shotgun or something.
He was born with that written on his chest, too.
The thing is, and he hasn't written on his chest, that's a tattoo. And it's not even about our Jason, it's just another Jason who should be scared. Hey, you know what? I have a few friends called Jason. I'm getting that picture. I'm just sending it to all of them. I'm putting a message out there.
Hey, Ernie, how would you feel if that was for you, buddy?
Hey, I'm going to get to find... I'm
Did
gonna,
that scare you?
No, that's probably someone I'd hang out with, actually.
You're not scared like that he's like a Mark Chapman type guy? That's pretty funny. A mangina with 2 guns. And you know what's better? The best thing about that? He had to get someone to take that photo. That wasn't done in the mirror. Like he convinced his spouse or his best mate, I'm going to write this on my chest, put my cock between my legs and hold 2 guns. Can you help me out? And then the guy was like, what's this for? He's a podcast to listen to.
there was somebody sent a picture of a porn star blowing Mandingo, and they superimposed or whatever fucking what's it called when you change on the computer? When they photoshopped Lilith's face on it.
Have you seen this?
And it looks perfect.
What is it a picture of?
It's Lilith basically.
It's Lilith in a
or
porn
maybe
scene.
they found Lilith blowing Mandingo.
Oh, man. You don't go back from that.
Here's what it says. Oh my God, Oh my God, he's terrifying. Here it is. It says, here's his name, Gary Ruvas, Rouvas.
Gary Ruvas, I got to give you credit, man.
And Gary Ruvas said, hello, Jim and Eddie. Make sure Jason sees this. I want him to see. I want him to know. I want him to understand. Jason.
Jason just yelled, I heard from the kitchen, in case he didn't pick that up on a microphone.
Yeah, so the guy's completely naked with a mangina, and it says, fuck you, Jason, written on his chest, and he's holding, looks like a semi-automatic machine gun and a shotgun.
Oh, my God, I could vomit.
That would terrify.
No, I feel strong. I could go third sandwich.
I could go third sandwich.
Is this where I win? 'Cause if you're in vomit verge, I go third sandwich. I prove my capacity.
Yeah, but I only dropped off 10 seconds. I can do the next one in 4 minutes.
I dropped 4 minutes from my time.
You know what?
I'm getting faster
Jason,
and faster.
Jason, can you get my frozen watermelon juice from the thing?
We got-
you have freezer
frozen
from the
watermelon
freezer.
juice?
Yeah, we make it here. We got a lot of manginas, but we didn't get any.
No. I want you to ask, whose mangina might that be?
Oh,
I'll tell you what. You've seen him put a tattoo on.
my mic holder.
Now, put your thumb back up, so that makes it more distinctive. That he
Oh
hasn't-
my God,
Yeah, he's got that weird thumb.
that is proof. right there.
Email that to me right now, Ray. I'm going to post this. I will post Farside's mangina.
Looks like
up
a
on
picture of the
website
moon
right
landing.
now.
It's like, like a
Why is
CSI
the guy-
mystery they could solve with that thumb.
Why does it turn into like a vagina in the middle there on top? Doesn't even make any sense.
We don't understand. When did it all go wrong?
It's like a minute.
Can I have a spoon?
It's like a topographical nightmare to scale that thing. It's
He's
a situation.
he's an interesting kid, that Farside.
How did you get this intern?
We didn't ask him to do that.
He sent it
He
in.
just sent it
He
in.
sent it in. I emailed back, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he wrote back, I'm not just on the show, I'm a fan.
Oh shit, he was already. I thought that's how you met him originally.
No, we met him. He applied for the job here. He's moonlighting at the Todd Glass podcast, and we kind of stole him from Todd Glass. You're gonna stop working for Todd, right?
I'm taking a 12-week break from the show, but I'm gonna go back after that
Why 12-week break?
because school.
Oh, well, we want you to somehow go to Todd's show and show him your tattoo. Tell him this is what we do. We brand you.
I'm filming a short with Todd in November, so I'll show him then, but I won't see him until then.
Does Todd have guests?
Yeah, he has guests.
Ask him if he'd be interested in having me as a guest, and then I'll reveal it while I'm on the show.
You son of a bitch.
You'd have me as a guest. Say that you're friends with me, and I'll come down as a guest.
Okay, I'll do it. God damn my loyalty.
Why? He'd find that funny.
Yeah, no, he'll probably won't enjoy the fact that I don't have a Todd Glass show. Tattoo.
No, I just bet you $10 to be sporting 2 tattoos.
I don't want to put you on the spot,
tell you,
but,
he's not
which show do you like better doing, ours or Todd's? So he put his hand over the microphone and pointed to us. Okay.
It's not like you could point at Todd.
Another question: why you gotta cover the microphone to point?
Jason, if we get 13 tattoos now, guests with 13 tattoos, talking shit tattoos, are you gonna let us put that one?
That one?
Yeah.
I don't know about that,
That's
dude.
the rule.
That's
We'll
the
make
rule.
it small enough that you can cover it up with whatever tattoo you want to
Yeah.
buy in the future.
with another ex-wife.
Oh my God! Here's what I just realized. What's great about this podcast is this is the kind of weird shit you do in your life when you're not being recorded.
Exactly. That's what our show is.
And you never feel bad about it then.
No, there's a couple.
Now all of a sudden I'm like,
You know what this podcast allows you to do? It allows you to actually experience what ifs. You can sit in a room and go, what if we got 10 guys?
Totally.
And it's like, well, that's not going to happen, but this might happen.
totally. It's happening.
There have been a couple podcasts where I've consulted attorneys afterwards to find out
Oh, yeah.
if we're like liable,
Oh.
if Jim and I might go to jail.
I didn't tell you this, Eddie. I just got myself some insurance for if I ever get sued. Harvey told me.
I told you.
Yeah.
Because of this show.
Because of nature of what I'm doing and because I'm getting more successful, he says, you're going to need this.
He didn't. he didn't tell me that.
You have nothing to be...
I set you up to give me a good one there.
I wasn't going to do it. I backed out.
I'm gonna start freezing watermelon juice
but
really soon.
We did start this.
That's a
This
plan.
show is owned by a company, so that if anything goes wrong, the company goes under.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Don't tell him that.
Oh, okay.
Are we still on the podcast now? I don't even. We are.
That's
Oh,
going to
nice.
get deleted. No, there was a
Have a
time where
taste of that.
Jim admitted to
You
running.
can't have all of it.
No,
but
that's
I'll
fine.
give you a bit.
Give me just a little bit.
Jim admitted to running over
Yeah,
an
thank
Aboriginal, and I admitted to running over a hooker on an episode, and I had to find out if the statute of limitations.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So that really happened.
Yeah.
And is this gonna be in the podcast?
Yeah. Well, we already told it before. And
Yeah.
That you hit an Aboriginal?
He hit
I hit an
Aboriginal.
and you
I-
hit
I hit a hooker.
I accidentally ran over an Aboriginal.
I accidentally dragged a hooker down the street.
No, you didn't.
Swear to God.
You both
With your
did it.
car.
With my car.
They both lived.
What
a
country
truck.
was this in?
Mine was in East. It was in East Liberty in Pittsburgh.
And
Jim's was in Australia.
Really?
Mine was in Pittsburgh as well.
Wow.
How did the Aboriginal get there?
What? They were allowed to travel. He was on holidays. That's where all the Abos go on holidays.
The worst vacation of his life. Wow.
Have a try that.
yeah, I'm trying.
It'll change your fucking life, I'm telling you.
Oh man.
You guys are like new best
That is
friends.
fucking
drink-
great right there, buddy.
They've
Good.
bonded
Good
over.
vodka in there.
That is fucking delicious. We have the same body and the same food tastes. what is happening here?
Tequila and fucking watermelon juice.
I'm drinking water. I mean, lime, lemon juice, and vodka.
You can buy it in 2-liter things at Whole Foods.
What?
Yeah.
This is fucking phenomenal.
Very popular. That's what they drink in Thailand. Frozen watermelon.
Makes for
Is that
Do you realize
right?
how many
That's what I got
major
into it when I was on
brands
holidays
you
out there.
plug every episode, guys?
What?
What's that?
How many major brands you plug every
I
episode?
plug things if I like them.
Yeah, me too. I haven't plugged you.
Hold on, I'm doing this on his tattoo book. I'm sorry, you don't want to.
Not for lack of trying.
After an eating competition, it's lovely.
Oh yeah, it's a perfect nightcap.
Maybe when you get the big deal and you can get like a little freezer that you keep at the right temperature, you know? So
Kill
it's
yourself.
Always
Just
perfect.
kill yourself.
Next to deep fried peanut butter sandwiches.
This thing's rejuvenated me so strong. I feel like I could
Maker.
have 2-3 more sandwiches. That is just fucking phenomenal.
Me too.
You gotta
but-
buy some now, eh?
Oh yes. Wait, that's evolution juice?
Evolution. They sell it in little bottles
go
down the
eat.
road. But they sell like 1.5 liter ones in
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods, yeah.
Oh, I'm fucking in, dude. That sounds great. You keep it in the freezer.
No, well, you put it in the freezer for like an hour and a half until
Yeah.
it gets to that consistency. Or you can just drink it as juice. It's juice, but when it's
And then you
slightly
move it to the fridge and will stay like that or will it melt again?
it's all about timing.
I'm trying to fucking get. What's the?
I love how in that picture Jason's looking at the best set of tits, like he's ignoring the other
Yeah,
ones.
totally.
Lily, what's the app? we
Just the
use?
hotter girl in general. Who's that girl on the left? Who's that
I
girl on the
lost
left?
the app.
What was that?
Courtney Kane.
Who is that?
Porn star.
Very hot.
Flickr.
Brunettes. I'm a brunette
One
man
app,
for
there
sure.
it is. I've jerked off to Courtney Kane like 10 times now.
Yeah, she's a good egg.
She's a dirty one in porn.
I used to have a
big
TV
girls.
show for National Lampoon Network back in the day, and this one day we were going to go do this hidden camera shoot, like a 4-hour shoot we're supposed to do, and we go over to the director of photography's house, and he's like, "I just got the Paris Hilton sex tape downloaded. You want to watch it for like a minute?" We're like, "All right, watch it real quick." Literally 1 hour and 4 minutes later, we were just stunned.
Jerking
And
off
went
all over
tried
each
to go
other.
out to shoot and couldn't like focus. It was like seeing The
I
Godfather.
don't think I've ever watched a porn movie from beginning to end. I have in sections, but not in one sitting.
Who does that though?
Hey,
really?
hey, can you get in trouble for putting up like fucking nude photos on?
Doesn't
Twitter?
matter. I got insurance. Sue away.
If you were making a porn film and you really wanted people to see the plot, you'd have to like intentionally not make it that hot till the very end. You'd have to like make it like very bad rush sex.
My dad always
Ugly
comes up-
people.
He came out with this idea once that he said to me. He's like, you know what movies need? You have like a normal movie, and then like a porn scene in the middle, just like when they have sex. And my dad, I'm like going, that wouldn't work.
That would work.
No, it wouldn't though, because then it
People
becomes a
quit wa-
porn movie.
Right.
And then people
People
quit watching the
rest
movie
of the movie.
after they jerk off.
My dad also thinks he invented the compilation album. He goes to me like this. He goes, I got this idea. Right? instead of just one band on an album, you put all of these bands' best songs onto one album.
Didn't you?
And I'm there going, Dad, that's a compilation. These albums already exist. He goes, not the songs that I like.
Didn't you? Yeah, I was just gonna say. My mom is one of those urban legend people. Like she'll tell you it and say it really happened, or she'll send you an email or whatever. She told us this story about her hairdresser, the woman that does her hair. Is a grandmother, took her little kid to the aviary, and they went and saw the penguins and all the fucking birds, and then they lost the kid, and they had to shut down the zoo or the aviary because they couldn't find the kid. And then they found him in the penguin pen. He found a door and he went in, and then she took him home and she was like yelling at him. She's like, "You get up and you get in the bathtub," and she put him in the bathtub. She went out to like get towels. She came back and he's got a penguin in the bathtub. He smuggled one out in his backpack. So she tells me this story and she goes, "My hairdresser told me this story like when I was having my hair done." And I'm like, this is the best story I've ever heard in my whole life. My mom tells it so descriptively. She's telling about her hairdresser. I Google it and find out it's a fucking urban legend that started in Ireland and it's gone all over the world. So I was home just a week ago and I go, "Hey Mom, here it is." I show it on the internet. My 75-year-old mom, I go, "This is a lie. This is a lie." And my mom's like, "I'm getting my hair done this week." She's in so much trouble.
I thought you were going to say that if she came home, put him in the bathtub, and made him spend the rest of his life in the bathtub wearing a tuxedo.
Well,
How high are you?
This is an urban legend that I have. A friend of mine.
That would be hilarious.
Some more?
Just throws ice on him.
He's more high than you.
Sits in a bathtub. Wearing a tuxedo. And just
You should have smoked those sandwiches. You would have got through them quicker.
throws ice on him. It's hilarious.
Jason's so happy. He's bonding now. He's like, Jim bonded over food. I'm bonding over laughing at dumb shit.
Ben's our new best friend, Jim.
Can
Can you play boxing on PS3 and pinball too?
That sounds fun.
There's this urban legend that my friend always tells me that he sort of, he's not a comic, he's like, "Oh, you can use this on stage, right?" Because it actually happened and no one's using it and you can just say it happened to you.
Yeah.
And I kind of would, but it has the ring of, I don't think it happened, right? So he's at a party with a whole lot of guys and one of the guys said, "I bet you can't fit a light bulb in your mouth." Right? Mm-hmm. So the guy puts his light bulb in his mouth. Now, what the thing is with light bulbs, the curvature of it, you can get it in, but you can't pull it back out because of your teeth and all that type of stuff. So it's easy to get in because your lips can sort of moisten it out inwards and then they can't outwards because you the teeth.
Sure.
So once a guy's got a light bulb in his mouth, he's all fucked. Just like the panic sets in because you can't put your teeth down and you've got glass that will shatter in your mouth.
Oh, damn.
Right?
This is worse than the human centipede.
Everyone's standing there laughing at this guy, right? They have to take him to the emergency room. So they call up a taxi. The taxi comes. They're sitting in the back of the cab. They're all laughing. And the taxi driver's like, why has that guy got a light bulb in his mouth? And they all explain, well, once you get a light bulb, you put it in your mouth, you can't get it back out of your mouth. And the taxi driver laughs. They get to the emergency room. They go in. They make the guy lean forward. They put like just water rushing forward. And then they syringe it so it shatters and just falls out right away. And while they're in doing that, his mates are sitting in the waiting room and the taxi driver walks in with a light bulb in his mouth. I hope it's a true story, but
Google it. Google light bulb taxi driver.
yeah,
I'll bet it's an urban legend.
it might be. I hope it's not,
How does the internet know if it's true or not?
because someone
The
would have.
story of the light bulb.
The taxi driver's eyes glisten.
Yeah. Well, that bloke's being told off. He's a fucking liar.
I hate when somebody tries to pass an urban legend to you, and the fact that they do it with such conviction. It's like you have no problem fucking doing this, do you?
Well, what probably happened is, in that story, someone did put a light bulb in their mouth and that type of stuff, and then they would have gone to the hospital, tried to get it out, and then there is somebody that would have just said, "Wouldn't it be funny if that taxi driver walked in now with a light bulb in his mouth?" They all pissed themselves laughing, and then that's what the story became, and then it became other people's individual stories.
Because I did stick my dick in a Poland Spring water bottle, just the tip, and it did give me that infection that made my dick look like a catfish.
What?
I've told that story on here.
No.
I swear I've told the story. Yeah, look, they're all telling me I've told the story.
He's told this story about a Poland Spring bottle.
Yeah, it was a Poland Spring water bottle that I was pissing in. Yeah. Oh, was Fairbanks on when I told it? When he pissed in the bottles?
Oh, yeah, that's the stories. Oh, it's Fairbanks was the guy. Okay. Why did your cock look like a catfish?
When I went to piss afterwards, like I was on my way to a gig and I pissed in it on like, cause I couldn't get to the gig and I was in the car and I had to pinch it off to like pour it out and then fill it up again.
Wow.
Can't you just hold your piss?
No, not when it's fucking, you gotta piss that
He had
bad.
to empty the bottle and to make room.
Yeah, but
I mean, that's a lot.
I can stop midstream.
But what? How many?
Not like that.
It hurts.
I don't do those Kegel exercises.
All right,
like you do.
I'll battle you on that one.
You can't stop midstream.
Not like, I didn't want it to drip all over me.
Okay,
I
so
can
it
stop
was a
midstream.
choice,
So I-
not,
Oh,
not
I got
an
a-
ability.
I pinched
I got a good
it.
pissing story.
I pinched the urethra.
Oh, it's a good
Ben's
one.
got a pissing
Well,
story.
So I pinched the urethra, but then I poured it out. Then when I put my dick back in, like 2 hours later, I went to piss, and the opening of the urethra swelled up and opened that it looked like the lips of a catfish.
The fuck was in that bottle?
I don't know. And the
Might
doctor,
be
every
dust on the bottle.
every doctor went like this. They're like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
You know,
like,
you know what's
can't-
great? There's someone behind a glory hole who's telling a story about a guy with a cock that looked like a catfish. All right, what's your pissing story?
All right. Well, I'll give you a quick 2-second teaser before the good one.
Ooh.
The 2-second teaser was one time I was just in the drive and I had to pee real fucking bad. It was a long drive. I didn't want to stop or I couldn't stop or some shit. So I had a Snapple bottle because that was what I needed. It's only one with like a wide enough.
Yeah, sure. They got
Top for me to-
they got a good hole for pissing.
Yeah, it's a good, great hole for pissing. And I'm pissing and it's fantastic until 8 seconds in I realized this is going to fill up way too quick. And I just started peeing everywhere. I couldn't stop it. It's like a cascading waterfall around the Snapple bottle, all over my pants, on the seat.
Well, you're lucky you didn't pinch it off.
Right, exactly. So it's true. I avoided catfish scenario, that's for sure.
My brother once, the three of us were in a car driving to Queensland, and my dad he's all about making time. You know, if you're doing good time, there's nothing stopping him if we're doing good time.
Yeah, sure.
And my brother said, I need to piss. I need to piss. He was about 8 sitting in the middle, and mum and dad's going, you're not pissing. We were told to go before. You have to wait another couple. I need to do it now. We're making good time. We're making good time. Scott's sitting in the middle. He pissed over the center console onto the gear stick.
I love that.
Hilarious.
You're gonna get another call.
My other one.
I think he likes that story.
Go ahead.
I stopped to visit my friend Kevin on the way to Toronto. From Pittsburgh to Toronto, I stopped. He lives in a farm, and he's crazy. He lives out in this fucking weird farm, and he's got all these little kids now. And he showed me all around the farm, and his daughter had to pee. She's like, Daddy, I got to pee. And he lifted her up and held her under her legs and just had her lean her back against him. And he's just like holding her off the ground while she's just peeing on the ground. And and I'm just like, and he goes, this is what happens when you live on a farm. This is, you don't have to go to the toilet. And then he just lifts her up, puts his leg out, and he's got jeans on, and he just wipes her with the thigh of his jean. And I'm like, did I just fucking witness that?
Yeah, see, the bit is, I'm sure you're grossed out because the jeans were covered in piss. I'm more grossed out that the thigh that no one knows whether it's
Yeah,
being
I was thinking that he
covered
probably
in
wiped.
farmland is being wiped
He's
into
like
his daughter's
working on a
vagina.
tractor, wipes his fucking pants, and like rubs that oil up in his little
Fucking
kid's
disgusting.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right, your next piss story.
The other piss story was I was driving one time when I was like 23 years old to a gig that was really far away, and my dad loaned me, my car was having problems, so he loaned me his pristine, beautiful Cadillac, and he's like, take like really good care of this car, like don't fuck with anything, don't eat in it. Like, the whole long speech, all this shit. So,
Ferris Bueller.
right, it was like serious. Dad's car, it was kept in wonderful shape, leather interior, beautiful situation, rugs in the bottom. Perfect. And so I'm driving about an hour and a half, 2 hours into this drive. I just have to piss so fucking bad. And it's super late at night. It's like 3 a.m. And there's nothing open in the middle of nowhere. And finally I see like a far light and I finally get to it and it's like it's a closed Del Taco. So I can't get into the restroom. So it's fine. It's late at night. I'm just going to pee in the bushes. So I quickly pull into a parking spot, get out of the car, door's still open, and I start to pee into the bushes. And I look to the right because I noticed the car is still in drive. and is now heading towards the bush, about to go down into a ravine back onto the road I just came from. So I have a split second to decide, do I fucking finish peeing, like let it roll for 15 seconds because I can't stop this, or just stop the car? And I'm like, I gotta stop the car. And I couldn't stop the stream. I just turned and started peeing all over my dad's dashboard and carpets and steering column and everything as I put it in park and finally get out of the car and finish peeing. And the car was soaked and smelled like urine for
Did your dad,
weeks.
What did your dad do?
I never told him. No, it wasn't for weeks. I cleaned it like really good on the way back home and like stopped at a gas station, bought supplies and sprayed it up, and he never knew.
Anybody here ever jerk off in a car while driving?
Of course. Today.
I used to drive cars for Volvo. My friends own a Volvo dealership, and I would pick up one car in one dealership and drive it to the next. It was called dealer trade, where you drive one and then you pick up another one and bring it back. Like that's how they get the cars they want.
Yeah.
And I was so bored. I used to jerk off in every one, and they had those plastic over the seats. I would fucking drop it on the plastic.
What? Did you do it every time?
Every trip.
Oh, I've done it.
And then always Eddie would show up and they'd be like, Eddie, again, where's the plastic?
I've done it.
What the fuck?
I've done
happened
it
to the
like
plastic?
5 times I was driving. I was once, and I don't like this, and girls think they're being really risky. I don't like the blowjob while you're driving. I'm not into it. I'd rather
I
focus
used
on
to
my
get
driving.
those back in the dating
Well,
days.
shut up. You did not.
But
Yeah.
anyway, so I was getting one once, and it's all right because none of the cars can see you because you're all on the same level, right? Until I stopped at the lights, school bus of kids, right? And one of them spotted, and they all looked down, and then you have to make the decision. Do you pull the girl off to show your saliva-covered cock, or do you leave the head there?
I'd leave the head there.
I leave the head there and give them a wave.
Yeah. I'd give him the finger.
You got to own it. You got to own these things.
Yeah, in prison.
One time I was receiving a blowjob in a car, and it wasn't driving though. And then somebody that I knew was walking by, and I did not want this person for certain reasons to see this. So I literally had my split-second decision was I said to her, just stay down. I just pushed her further down, and we're just like.
She was probably like.
And the guy starts like meandering, pulls his cell phone out. He's like looking at shit. It was a good 25 seconds past.
There was this is a bit of a silly story, but it was kind of funny. I had a mate who is since passed, but when we were kids, I had a mate who was very, very good at mooning from the school bus. Showing his ass from the school bus was his specialty. That you could.
He was one of the best.
Yeah, you could get him to do it at any time. We're driving. He's a few rows back. I'm sitting in the backseat of the car. I see his mum. Right? in the car behind us. She's driving in the car behind us for the shops or anyone. And I ask him over, I go, come on, do one. We all do it. He gets up there, pulls his ass, shoves it against the window, turns around to give the look, sees it's his mum, and he falls forward like he's a bike rack. Like just ass in the air. And it's not that funny a punchline. But I mean, yeah. Do you wank off the base of a cock or the head of the cock?
The head.
Yeah. That's what you got to remember.
A gay guy told me that, so that's why I do
A
it.
gay guy told you that.
I swear to God, I asked him how to give good head, and he drew me a diagram. This was back in the day. Anyway, but talking about masturbating in cars,
Back when gay people
I
could
used
draw?
to do that like before. Excuse me?
You said back in the day, like gay people can't draw pictures of cocks anymore.
I'm saying in my
The hardest problem for the gays these days, they just can't draw like they used
to your
to.
jerk off story, Lily.
You fist too much, your hands get arthritic.
There's 2 experiences.
Well,
One
they
was,
stay cool in there though. It's like a cavern.
but it doesn't matter.
Oh, come on, Lily, come on.
All right. One. I mean, I had the little bullet thing that's like a travel masturbating thing. Okay. So I would take that with me, and when I was in grad school, I was working full time and going to grad school all the time. So I was like really stressed out. And the one thing that relieves all that stress is masturbating. So every time before an exam or a paper or whatever, if I had something due, I'd like pull over like 2 blocks away from school, masturbate in my car, and then go into class. Like, so it'll relax
I
me.
masturbate on long flights.
When? On your flights?
On long flights, I go to the toilet just to break.
Funny, I used to.
break ways around.
But my favorite experience of that was like after class one day, I was just like really horny, and I was driving home and I was listening to Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, and then just let myself
You know,
go
it's really
to the
funny, Lily.
music. And that was
Jason,
awesome. It was,
you know,
like I still dream of that.
you know,
Like, it was great.
Lily, you know what's really funny? Jason told me he used to follow you to school. and he used to jerk off behind you.
All right, I'm trying to
Only
think.
just begun.
You masturbate on flights in the airplane or in your seat?
In the airplane.
In the bathroom?
In the bathroom, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I chuck one out in the bathroom.
It's the half mile club.
Because I wake up with an erection, like on long flights on the 14 hour, and I wake up with an erection and go, I'll just sort this out so I can go back to sleep. And I go in there, whack it off. And it's the only time I don't need porn because of the danger of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only time I don't need porn.
risk.
Yeah, I love it.
Just pray that the bathroom hasn't been blown up right before.
I always clean it up pretty well. Like I got toilet paper all over that thing.
Are you in the Mile High? Are you in Mile High?
Yeah.
I've tried. I've tried, but there's not enough room to enjoy yourself in there. I've had a girl like wake me up but not to completion in the seat, but that doesn't count.
That's fun. No, that's better. That's like out in public.
I went skinny dipping one time in North Carolina at some condo complex with some chick I met at a party, and we ended up fucking on the deck of the pool. And while I was fucking her, as soon as I finished, I didn't realize I was on top. I rolled over to lie there after I came. And there's all these people up above on the balconies, and they're all applauding. Everyone was clapping, and I was like,
Because you did the pile driver.
But here's the best. We went like a bunch of people to the pool. We were all skinny dipping, and she and I started hooking up in the pool. They left and took our clothes. So we're completely naked. They've taken all our clothes, and she and I are lying there naked, and everybody's clapping. So I have to scramble around, and I find a couple towels. So I give her the towel, I take the towel, and we start walking down the beach because now my friends have left with the car, and we have to walk a couple miles back to our place. And so she just starts bitching and bitching. I go, well, fucking wait here. I'll come back and get you. And
What a gentleman.
Wait here,
Eddie.
Wait here,
You
naked
never went
alone.
back, did you? You didn't go back.
Wait here, naked alone on the beach.
He's told that
Everything
to me,
will be fine.
I'm out alone down in San Diego naked on the beach. Hold on, I'll be right back.
You're yelling it at her. Just wait here, naked on the beach.
so end of story.
He does this to everyone.
No, I got my friend's Jeep and I drove back, and where she was sitting on the beach, she was pretty drunk, obviously.
You should have buried her to her head. So at least she'd be covered.
She was gone. She was gone. I told my friend, I go, no, she was sitting right here. And he goes, holy fuck, the tide's come up. He goes, and my friend literally goes like this. He goes, you better think of an alibi.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I'd be dobbing you in on that one. Dead woman on a beach. Fuck me.
She ended up back at the house later.
She would have been filled with your cum and dead.
She ended up back at the house later, and she was so drunk. She's like, which one of you guys did I just fuck?
Oh, no.
Wait, she blocked out the 2-mile naked beach run? Oh, my God.
Yeah,
that is pretty drunk.
I always hear these. My school life wasn't like that. I always hear about the girl that sucked off every guy at the party. My school was fairly conservative. There was no chick doing that at my school. No.
We had a girl that fucked everyone in our school and gave them all gonorrhea. Like everyone got it.
Did you go to your school?
I never fucked her. I never fucked her.
So how ugly a child were you that she fucked everyone else?
All right, well, we're running out of time. We got to end the show. Everyone's got to go. Thank you guys for listening. Please keep donating. Take care of Skank Tees. They've taken care of us. Go to our email, jimandeddie@yahoo.com. Next week, we're taking calls, 310-853-3879, 310-853-3879. Go to our website, jimandeddietalkshit.com. From there, you can go to our Facebook, our YouTube, our Twitter. Go to Stitcher. Stitcher, when you bitch about iTunes and you bitch about every other place, getting the show that you can't get it, you can always get it on Stitcher. And I swear, I'm not saying this, they're not paying us, but they should pay us, but it is the best fucking place to get our show. Go to Stitcher. Download Jim and Eddie, talk shit, and thanks for listening. Thank you most of all, Ben Gleib, for being our guest.
My pleasure, brother.
Thank you, Neil. Is from Venice Tattoo and Piercing. That's on 1017 Oceanfront Walk. Come see Neil. He did a fucking amazing job. Everybody, round
Yeah,
of
it's a
applause.
really good tattoo. Neil.
That was an amazing tattoo. And make sure you ask for Neil when you get there. Tattooed by Neil. Yeah. So check them out. And thanks for everybody else for being here, doing the show, doing your jobs. Oh, Ben Gleib, you got fucking plugs. What do you got?
I will be at the Palms in Vegas in November, at the Funny Farm in Atlanta in December, and Just playing clubs in LA. Go to bengleib.com or at bengleib Twitter.
Ben Gleib. How do you spell it?
Gleib. Girls love every inch, baby.
All right. Thank you guys. Go fuck yourself.
Talking shit.